What's up, guys? Metro Drive. Yeah, cool, that works. So I got a 3-year-old daughter, and this is kind of an impromptu Metro Drive. She did something, I don't know. She put like Legos or something together. And somebody helped her, and she was like, "Look, Ma," or "Look, Dad, I did it all by myself." And because I guess I'm a cynical father, I was like, "You didn't do it? What do you mean? You didn't do it by yourself? You had tons of, we practically did it for you. It's like the science fair, right? We did it for you." And then I got to thinking, I was like, well, how many times are adults like that? You know, how many times do adults, are they just like, do they take credit for something that they either nobody does anything on their own, completely on their own. You get help from somewhere along the way, whether that help is from the parents who raised you, or if your parents didn't raise you, you had no parents, you had help along the way. Nobody is, I hate the term self-made whatever, because self-made, I think what they're trying to say is they weren't like gifted whatever they had. They weren't gifted an empire. They weren't gifted a company. They weren't gifted that. Like, I'm self-made. Well, guys, this is a bumpy, all right. If you're outside of Michigan, like, there's the 1800 dirt roads, and then there's Michigan roads, like slightly above that. That's Michigan roads. Eureka is all tore up. So it's like, it's going to be like a galloping horse. I apologize. But if they weren't gifted it, and so they consider that, oh, I'm self-made. And that's just that's definitely a selfish mindset. It's not one I promote. And I'm always, if you think, the next time you think to yourself, I did this all by myself, I didn't need anybody, I don't need anybody, that's a real dangerous place to be. And it's usually right before you start on a downward spiral. So I always try to, whether it's somebody from with Metro, whether it's anybody that has anything to do with the gym, I try to recognize that, because I realize that they play a part. You know, it's like we look at our hands and fingers, and obviously I work out in the outside, and in the cold my fingers just don't work. Like, you can call me a baby, whatever, pansy, that's fine. My fingers don't work in 10-degree weather, and so it's like we don't really think about them as a big part of the body until they don't work. We don't think about our toes as a big part of the body until they don't work. I actually heard if you lose your big toe, you have to learn how to walk all over again. So if someone, you know, everyone wants to be this big head of the organization, but the big toe and the right leg and the right kneecap, you know, any one of these things go out of whack, you're going to feel it. And so you need to show appreciation for that. Be thankful for the people in your life. You need to be thankful for the people. If you don't even realize who you need to be thankful for, then guys, I got some bad news. If you don't realize who you need to be thankful for, you're probably part of the problem. If you don't realize that there's people in your life that you could close this video and go about, you know, reach out to them, phone call, text, whatever, and be like, hey, thank you for what you do, then you're part of the problem. Like, that's a character flaw. That's an issue you need to correct. Because nobody is self-made. Nobody did it all by themselves. There was somebody who helped you, somebody who directed you, somebody who gave you advice, anybody. And if you can't think of that, then you are so far, you're so far off the correct path. You need to have a heart-to-heart chat with yourself, guys. So I just wanted to kind of get out there and say that, because I think there's a lot more people out there who think they are self-made or think they've done something all on their own, and haven't really expressed gratitude for the people around them who helped them get to where they are. So I am Coach Dave with Metro Jiu-Jitsu, guys. We're just pulling up. We got kids classes starting soon. We're going to try and go live on those. And if you want your kid to get into martial arts, check us out. We're on Eureka and Southgate next to Planet Fitness. Maybe you're the adult and you've been like, you know, with all these John Wicks. I heard Matrix is coming back out with a number 4. If you want to learn martial arts, real martial arts, come check this out. We specialize in beginners, and trust me, you're going to feel real comfortable in that room. So thank you guys so much. As always, I will see you on the mats.